Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic Less Known Classics. This is episode number 2180. I think it's 85, and Doubleshot number 2079. I got two Marvel trades, both featuring Spider-Man. One a very small scale, but this one basically made one. You have Amaizing Spider-Man Epic Collection, Volume 27, Lifetheft. Let's collect issues 381, 393, and the 28. Spider-Man 45, Spectacular Spider-Man 211, Web of Spider-Man 112, and the Amazing Spider-Man Ashcan Edition. We have multiple different story arcs in here. Yep. Why the issues in here? Pursuit. That's mainly the reason for it. First up, we have for 381, where this issue and the following issue deals with the Hulk. Yep, it's a two-parter dealing with the Hulk and Doc Samson. Yep, that's simply put exactly what goes on in these issues. And then we have the Trial by Jury story arc, starting with basically issue 383. Yeah, this basically comes from Family the Predator. Now, of course, they're going after Spider-Man because they blame him for bringing the Venom to the Earth, which is kind of true, but he's never killed anybody at all. So basically, the jury basically has their own version of justice. Yeah, basically they do a kangaroo court, and they do a recap, basically how you create all this stuff, and it's all wrapped up by issue 385. Yep. Eventually it's wrapped up here, and then of course we go to the annual, which deals with Return of Carnage. Yep. I'll get to basically the rights and stuff in a minute. So, we have a story featuring Carnage, Cloak and Dagger, multi-story, and I think this is also one of the last ones they did. Let's see, this came out in 94, so yeah, I think they switched over to numbers right after this one. And then we have the storyline Lifetheft, which starts in this very issue right here, 386, and wraps up at 388. Yeah, this is a three-parter where Spider-Man goes old, thanks to Vulture's new power. Yeah, and this was loosely adapted for the, I think it was either, very quick, I think this was either part of the show or basically inspired it. It's just a remake of an old story, and then it's wrapped up with 388, don't worry. Yeah, where this leads into something related to, this three-parter leads into, revealed, Peter Parker's parents are not his actual parents. These people are not the real Richard Mary Parker. These are robots of the Chameleon. Yep. And this indirectly starts a plot thread that leads into the Clone Saga. Well, it's all like very messed up. And there's a Venom Sticks and Stone story in here. Then you have the storyline Pursuit, which starts with issue Spider-Man 45. Yep, that's where it starts with. Part 2 is Spectacular Spider-Man 211. Part 3 is Web of Spider-Man 112. And it wraps up with issue 389. Pursuit is simply put the next major story arc. It's him basically like trying to go after various people related to Chameleon. And well, let's basically go off the Chameleon. That's basically what this multi-parter does. Yeah. And then it's revealed that the Chameleon was actually working for the Green Goblin all along. And then it leads to a two-parter. Yes, a two-parter. Where involves Spider-Man have a rematch with Shriek. Yep. Yeah, over the course of 390, 391, he basically takes on Shriek. By the way, we have a great homage cover to Amazing 650 with 392. Actually, I thought Shriek was actually two-parter, actually three-parter. So, yeah, it gets wrapped up with this issue here. And this whole thing with Charon. And then, of course, basically the next thing here is going to be the Clone Saga. Yep, the Clone Saga. For some reason, Marvel decided to put this in the Epic Collection despite the fact they've actually collected this before. In the complete Clone Saga Epic. Don't know why, but they are. But these issues are really good. Give this book a 9.5 out of 10. Oh, by the way, the writers. I almost forgot to mention the writers. Excuse me, writers for the issues are Damon Cellini, Howard Mankey, Mike Leckie, Terry McAlpine, Tom Beverett, Mike Karich, and Eric Flynn. Artwork by Mark Bagley, Stephen Buckler, Larry Alexander, Tom Lyle, Sal Bushma, Alex Sevick, by them, very nice guy, Anthony Williams, Rob Lamb, and Mark Tinney. This front cover is by Mark Bagley, Larry Master, and Paul Mills. The artwork was also by Mark Bagley. This is also him and Randy Eblin. Alright, okay. Next up is going to be the Silver Surfer Epic Collection, Volume 13. Yeah, there's probably going to be like another 1 or 2 left of this one. Yeah, not very long. This one only collects issues 123 to 138, negative 1, and number 7, which I think was like the last annual published for the series. Yes, I think it was, because the other volumes that come after this one do not have annuals. As a matter of fact, this was the longest volume tape because no volume for Silver Surfer has ever lasted this long. Not even Dan Slott's run. Nope. So, these issues are done by Damon Tatius, Glenn Greenberg, Tom Falco, George Perez, and James Falder, with the artwork by Ron Garney, Val Sabakis, Corey Nord, Paul Politer, Tom Gremick, Roger Kurtz, Ed Baines, Andrea Milo, Brian Hitch, and Rick Lenardi. These issues came from the period of December of 1996 to April 1998. Forgot to mention for these ones here. These issues came from a period of... I forgot to mention this too. Let's see if I can get here. Here we go. From September 1993 to September 1994. Basically 1 year worth of comics. Right here. This one, a little over a year. So we have like... Oh, by the way, Silver Surfer's logo changed for the last couple years. Not really a big fan of the logo. Yeah, not really a fan of the change of the logo. I prefer his other logo better. Like, if you're curious, I prefer his old classic logo better. Yeah, plus the art becomes really weird. It's mostly with these issues just people dealing with the Silver Surfer. And, of course, Legion Masters becoming part of his book. This book also involves time travel. And also gets experience with the Hulk, the Thing. A lot of really interesting stuff here when it comes to Silver Surfer. He also has counted with his old enemy, Mephisto. You're thinking, wait, Mephisto was no enemy of his? I thought he was enemy of the Ghost Rider. He made his first appearance in Silver Surfer number 3. Yes, seriously. And this is years before they retconned Spider-Man's marriage. This book had a lot of really weird ideas. I like the artwork in here. The artwork is really good, surprisingly, for, well, it's the late 90s. The artwork is a little better. But nothing really bad here, per se. Of course, he has accounts with Spider-Man and Daredevil, but it's mostly his Silver Surfer deal with the aftermath of Onslaught. But I enjoy these issues what they are. I give this book roughly a 9 out of 10. Yep. So yeah, that's a particular review. Next up is going to be One Piece. Okay, next video. Bye.